devastated by my wealthy in-laws' reaction to my $900 Christmas gift. Best Reddit stories. In today's video, we delve into the intricate world of family dynamics and the personal struggles that often accompany them. Family settings can be a source of immense joy, but they can also present significant emotional challenges. Many individuals grapple with feelings of inadequacy, conflict, and misunderstanding within their families, which can lead to stress and anxiety. It's essential to recognize that these struggles are not unique. They are shared experiences that many face. By exploring these emotional challenges, we aim to create a space that is both engaging and relatable, allowing viewers to connect with their own experiences. Understanding family relationships is crucial, as they profoundly influence our personal well-being and shape our identities. The dynamics within a family can affect our self-esteem, mental health, and overall happiness. By shedding light on these issues, we hope to foster a deeper understanding of how family interactions impact our lives and encourage viewers to reflect on their own family experiences. Join us as we navigate the complexities of family dynamics and uncover the personal struggles that many endure, ultimately aiming to promote healing and connection. In this section, we explore the emotional turmoil that can arise after giving a thoughtful Christmas gift, particularly through the lens of a protagonist who comes from a humble background and is married into a wealthy family. The protagonist, having grown up with limited resources, learned the value of thoughtfulness and sentiment over material wealth. She poured her heart into selecting a gift that she believed would resonate with her husband's family, hoping to bridge the gap between her modest upbringing and their affluent lifestyle. However, when the moment of gift-giving arrived, the reaction was far from what she had envisioned. Instead of the warmth and appreciation she anticipated, her gift was met with indifference, leaving her feeling deflated and misunderstood. This disappointment was not just about the gift itself. It was a reflection of her struggle to fit into a world that often seemed foreign and unattainable. The contrast between her humble background and her husband's wealthy family became painfully evident in that moment. While she had invested time and emotion into her gift, the family's focus on materialism overshadowed the thoughtfulness behind it. This experience triggered a wave of self-doubt, making her question her worth and place within the family. The opinions of her husband's family weighed heavily on her, amplifying her insecurities and leading her to feel like an outsider in a world where she desperately wanted to belong. As the emotional turmoil unfolded, it became clear how deeply family opinions can impact personal self-worth and relationships. The protagonist found herself grappling with feelings of inadequacy, wondering if she would ever be able to earn the respect and acceptance of her husband's family. This situation not only strained her relationship with them, but also created tension within her marriage, as her husband struggled to navigate the divide between his family's expectations and his love for her. The emotional fallout from that Christmas gift lingered, serving as a poignant reminder of how family dynamics can shape our perceptions of ourselves and our relationships with others. Ultimately, this narrative highlights the complexities of navigating love and acceptance within the context of differing backgrounds and values, illustrating the profound impact that family opinions can have on one's emotional well-being. Examining the complexities of class differences in relationships reveals a nuanced landscape where financial backgrounds significantly influence perceptions of gifts and generosity. In our narrative, the protagonist, who comes from a modest upbringing, finds herself navigating the intricate dynamics of her marriage to a man from a wealthy family. This disparity in financial backgrounds creates a chasm that affects not only their relationship, but also how each party perceives acts of kindness and generosity. For the protagonist, a thoughtful gift is imbued with personal significance and emotional weight, reflecting her values of love and connection. However, her husband's family, accustomed to a lifestyle of abundance, often views gifts through a lens of materialism, where the price tag can overshadow the sentiment behind the gesture. This difference in perception can lead to misunderstandings and feelings of inadequacy, as the protagonist struggles to reconcile her intentions with the reactions of her husband's family. As the protagonist navigates her new life, She grapples with feelings of inadequacy when comparing herself to her husband's family. Their wealth and status create an environment where she feels like an outsider, constantly measuring her worth against their expectations. Each interaction becomes a reminder of her humble beginnings, and she often questions whether she is enough for her husband and whether she can ever truly fit into his world. This internal conflict is exacerbated by the family's subtle and sometimes overt judgments regarding her choices and values. The protagonist's self-esteem takes a hit as she internalizes these perceptions, leading her to doubt her ability to contribute meaningfully to the relationship and the family dynamic. The emotional toll of these feelings can be profound, creating a rift not only between her and her husband's family, but also within her marriage, as she struggles to communicate her insecurities and fears. In addressing class-related issues, the importance of communication cannot be overstated. Open dialogue becomes essential in bridging the gap created by differing financial backgrounds. The protagonist must find the courage to express her feelings of inadequacy and the impact that her husband's family's perceptions have on her self-worth. Likewise, her husband must be willing to listen and understand the emotional complexities that arise from their differing upbringings. By fostering an environment of empathy and understanding, they can work together to navigate the challenges posed by class differences. This communication not only strengthens their bond, but also helps to create a more inclusive family dynamic, where both parties feel valued and understood. Ultimately, addressing these class-related issues through honest conversation can pave the way for deeper connections and a more harmonious relationship, allowing love to transcend the barriers that financial disparities can create. Exploring the impact of parental favoritism and emotional neglect reveals a profound and often painful reality for many individuals, particularly through the experiences of our protagonist, who has felt overshadowed by a sibling throughout her life. Growing up in a household where one child consistently received more attention, praise, and affection can create a deep sense of inadequacy and resentment. The protagonist often found herself striving for her parents' approval, only to watch her sibling bask in the spotlight, receiving accolades for achievements that seemed to come effortlessly. This dynamic fostered feelings of neglect and emotional abandonment, as the protagonist grappled with the belief that her worth was contingent upon her ability to compete for her parents' love. The constant comparison left her feeling invisible, as if her accomplishments were diminished in the shadow of her siblings' successes. The long-term effects of this emotional neglect and favoritism can be devastating, particularly regarding self-esteem and personal achievements. As the protagonist transitioned into adulthood, the scars of her childhood experiences manifested in various ways. She often struggled with self-doubt, questioning her abilities and worthiness in both personal and professional settings. The internalized belief that she was less deserving of love and recognition than her sibling hindered her from pursuing opportunities that could lead to personal growth and fulfillment. This emotional abuse, though subtle, created a pervasive sense of inadequacy that followed her into her relationships and career, stifling her potential and leading to a cycle of self-sabotage. The protagonist's journey illustrates how deeply ingrained feelings of unworthiness can impede one's ability to celebrate achievements and embrace success, ultimately affecting overall happiness and life satisfaction. Recognizing toxic family dynamics is crucial for healing and breaking free from the cycle of emotional neglect and favoritism. The protagonist's experiences serve as a poignant reminder of the importance of acknowledging these harmful patterns within families. By understanding the impact of parental favoritism, individuals can begin to confront their feelings of inadequacy and work towards reclaiming their self-worth. This recognition is the first step in a long journey toward healing, allowing the protagonist to seek support, whether through therapy or open conversations with family members. It is essential to create a dialogue around these issues, as doing so can foster understanding and empathy within the family unit. By addressing the toxic dynamics that have shaped their relationships, families can begin to rebuild trust and create a more supportive environment where every member feels valued and loved. Ultimately, the protagonist's story highlights the importance of breaking the silence surrounding emotional neglect and favoritism paving the way for healing and healthier family relationships. Discussing the pressure of meeting family expectations reveals a complex web of emotions and consequences that can significantly impact individuals, particularly in the context of sibling relationships. Family expectations often create an environment ripe for unhealthy competition among siblings, where each child feels the need to outperform the others to gain parental approval. In our narrative, the protagonist experiences this pressure acutely as her parents set high standards for academic and personal achievements. The constant comparisons between her and her siblings foster a sense of rivalry that undermines their relationships. Instead of supporting one another, they find themselves in a race to meet their parents' expectations, leading to feelings of resentment and inadequacy. This unhealthy competition can create a toxic atmosphere within the family, where love and acceptance seem conditional upon success, further exacerbating the emotional strain on each sibling. As the protagonist navigates the challenges of living up to her family's expectations, she embarks on a journey towards self-acceptance and independence. Initially, she struggles with the weight of her family's aspirations, feeling trapped in a role that does not align with her true self. The pressure to conform to her parents' ideals leads her to suppress her own desires and interests, resulting in a profound sense of disconnection from her identity. However, as she begins to recognize the toll that this pressure takes on her mental health and overall well-being, she starts to seek a path toward authenticity. This journey is not without its challenges. It requires her to confront her fears of disappointing her family and to redefine what success means on her own terms. Through self-reflection and exploration, she gradually learns to embrace her individuality, finding strength in her unique qualities and passions. This process of self-acceptance empowers her to break free from the confines of her family's expectations, allowing her to pursue a life that resonates with her true self. An essential aspect of this journey is the importance of setting boundaries with family members. As the protagonist gains clarity about her needs and desires, she realizes that establishing boundaries is crucial for her emotional health. This involves having difficult conversations with her family about the impact of their expectations on her well-being. By articulating her feelings and asserting her right to make choices that align with her values, she begins to shift the dynamics within her family. Setting boundaries not only protects her from the pressures of unhealthy competition, but also fosters a healthier environment for her siblings, encouraging them to pursue their paths without the burden of comparison. The protagonist's journey highlights that boundaries are not about rejecting family, but rather about creating space for mutual respect and understanding. Ultimately, by prioritizing her self-acceptance and independence, she paves the way for more authentic relationships with her family, where love and support can flourish without the constraints of unrealistic expectations. This narrative serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of balancing familial obligations with personal well-being, illustrating that true fulfillment comes from embracing one's identity and setting healthy boundaries. Analyzing the challenges faced by new parents reveals a multifaceted landscape filled with both joy and significant stressors. One of the most pressing issues is the unrealistic expectations often placed on new parents by family members. Well-meaning relatives may project their own experiences onto new parents, creating a narrative that suggests there is a right way to raise a child. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt, as new parents struggle to meet these expectations while navigating the complexities of caring for an infant. The pressure to conform to these ideals can be overwhelming, resulting in anxiety and a sense of failure when reality does not align with the often glorified images of parenthood portrayed by family and friends. The protagonist in our narrative grapples with these expectations, feeling torn between her desire to be the perfect parent and the reality of sleepless nights, constant feedings, and the emotional roller coaster that comes with caring for a newborn. In the face of these challenges, the importance of seeking professional help for mental health issues cannot be overstated. New parents often experience a range of emotions, from joy to anxiety and even depression. The stigma surrounding mental health can prevent many from reaching out for support, leading to a cycle of isolation and despair. The protagonist learns that acknowledging her struggles and seeking help from a therapist or counselor is a vital step toward maintaining her mental well-being. Professional support can provide new parents with coping strategies, validation of their feelings, and a safe space to express their concerns without judgment. By prioritizing mental health, new parents can better navigate the challenges of parenthood, ultimately fostering a healthier environment for both themselves and their children. Additionally, societal pressures play a significant role in shaping the experiences of new parents. The pervasive influence of social media often exacerbates feelings of inadequacy, as parents are bombarded with images of seemingly perfect families and flawless parenting moments. This can create a false narrative that suggests that parenting should be effortless and that any struggle is a sign of failure. The protagonist finds herself comparing her reality to the curated lives of others, leading to increased stress and self-criticism. It becomes clear that societal expectations can distort the understanding of what it means to be a good parent, pushing individuals to strive for unattainable standards. Recognizing these pressures is crucial for new parents, as it allows them to cultivate a more realistic and compassionate view of their parenting journey. To navigate these challenges effectively, new parents need robust support systems. This includes not only professional help, but also a network of friends, family, and community resources that can provide practical assistance and emotional encouragement. The protagonist learns the value of reaching out to other parents, sharing experiences, and building connections that foster a sense of belonging. Support groups, parenting classes, and online communities can offer invaluable resources and a sense of camaraderie, reminding new parents that they are not alone in their struggles. By creating a strong support system, new parents can better manage the pressures they face, allowing them to embrace the joys of parenthood while also addressing the challenges that arise. Ultimately, the journey of new parenthood is complex and multifaceted, but with the right support and understanding, parents can navigate this transformative experience with resilience and grace. In this video, we have explored several key points that underscore the importance of understanding and addressing family dynamics. We began by discussing how family relationships can significantly impact our emotional well-being, shaping our identities and influencing our self-esteem. Recognizing the complexities of these dynamics is crucial for fostering healthier interactions and promoting personal growth. We highlighted the various challenges individuals face within their families, such as parental favoritism, unrealistic expectations, and the pressures of societal norms. These issues can lead to feelings of inadequacy and emotional turmoil, making it essential for viewers to reflect on their own family relationships and consider how these dynamics may affect their lives. We also emphasize the importance of seeking help when needed, whether through professional counseling or support groups. Acknowledging the need for assistance is a vital step toward healing and improving family relationships. By fostering open communication and setting healthy boundaries, individuals can create a more supportive environment for themselves and their loved ones. We encourage viewers to take the time to evaluate their family dynamics and seek the necessary support to navigate any challenges they may face. As we conclude, we invite you to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share with others who may benefit from this discussion on personal growth and family issues. Your engagement helps us create more content that addresses these important topics, fostering a community where individuals can learn, grow, and support one another. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to continuing this journey together as we explore the intricacies of family dynamics and personal development.